Oh my god, you're the worst. Hello, today we are reviewing
Paper Girls!
Woo!
It was super well paced and unfolded really well in terms of developing the characters and just keeping your attention right away. But I really am mostly drawn to the art in this comic. The colors is definitely what set it off for me. Cliff Chang's pencils were cool, but Matt Wilson's colors really did it. Like the theme of the hues in terms of it always looking like it's dusk really made this comic seem super surreal and added to the sci-fi-ness writing of Brian Vaughan.
What I really liked was the choice of colors here. It's set in 1988, and as you could see, they're very 1980 kind of colors.
Overall, I have just really great things to say about Paper Girls. Plot-wise, super cool, sci-fi-y. It's so hot in my apartment right now, so it's driving us insane. We're literally sweating right now because in our last video we had to turn the AC on and it sounded really shitty.
I love science fiction, I love fantasy, and I love seeing every different writer's like take on time travel, because the rules aren't always the same, and I always like,
Because there are no
write
rules.
that down. There are the rules.
Who knows the rules about time travel?
Well, that's what I like about what the writer does their own take on it.
Everything about this comic it's awesome. The characterization though, amazing. Just everything on point. It was really on point. You're completely invested in this comic because you learn about each character just right from the start. Some of them are quirky. They say funny things. They're badass. They're cool, and you just get really invested into it.
These characters are very, very likable, and they do have some flaws, and there's no mystique about it. I mean, this is a very female-driven story, which I like, but there's no reason to harp on about it. There's nothing that's particularly like girl power.
The storytelling that totally plays on, for me, like on my empathy, and that's why I was so invested in the characters. It just made me really want to be with them and help them throughout the plot of the story.
Yeah, there's a lot of twists and turns.
Mm-hmm.
Once you think like you're kind of figuring it out, it's just like something else happens. And you're just like, what is this? Okay. So that really adds a lot to the entertainment value.
Absolutely, but in terms of reading this, we read the trade paperback for 1 through 5, and I think that actually really did make a difference because it was instantly gratifying in terms of once you're done with one, you get to read the next one.
Yes.
So with the single issues, I think it's way better to read the single issues because you're left with a cliffhanger at the end. And that's why I always like to read single issues.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that I didn't start with this as soon as it came out, because I don't know, I'm the kind of person that needs to like keep reading because I'm just such like a book reader that like I need to know what happens at the
I think that's how we differ. Because I like that. Yeah. I like the suspense.
Oh, it kills me. I hate it.
I like it.
I hate it. It's good, but it's also like kind of like, I need to know.
But overall, I think this comic was super well done. Everything about it. Awesome writing, awesome storytelling, just characterization. I can't express or emphasize that more. Just, dude, you did an amazing job with developing these characters. And so I don't really think that there's anything wrong with this comic besides maybe my one feeling towards, there are parts where the dialogue is in a language that you can't understand. It kind of killed me that there were no translations. So even within the dialogue, I think some things would be missed. But I mean, it's on purpose. You're not supposed to know what they're saying, but I still want to know.
I think that's just like the totally geeky, nerdy part about it, because you know how everyone in Star Trek, they speak Klingon, and it turns into like an actual language like Elvish and heard Lord of the Rings, so maybe this could be.
But even like in
where...
Game of Thrones, well, I mean that's different. In Game of Thrones, they translate everything because you have to be aware of what's going on. Because if you didn't know, you wouldn't understand.
Because he does play on the English language, like what it would be like in the future, and like you do pick up on that.
You do. That was weird. I forgot about that. Like that whole. It sounded kind of.
It's really neat, the psychology behind it, how he does make up that language, because, you know, English is the most fastly developing language in the world right now, and our speech is changing so rapidly. If you go back to Old English, if you've ever read like a Lake dirge. I don't know if any of you ever had to read that in high school.
What the heck is that?
Yeah, exactly. What is that?
You can Google it. Read that?
My English honors freshman year.
Oh, sorry, she's in English honors.
Read that. But it's just how our language went from that to what it is now, and how more concise and we are.
That just scares me. The future makes me scared now that I think about it.
Don't be old. Like, that's what old people say. They're afraid.
No.
It's exciting. It's new. What are we gonna lose by shortening our language? What are we gonna lose, honestly?
I'm scared of the future because it seems like we're gonna be or sound unintelligent.
Okay.
But let's keep reading this. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm gonna rate it 8 out of 8 pizza slices because it's just awesome. So thank you again, Rocket, for asking us to review Paper Girls and give us more things to read. We love reading comics, and we love everything about everything.
Yes, we love everything about everything. But yeah, keep sending us your suggestions. Comment below. Remember to subscribe and like, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Let's start a fire.